Alright, so today I'm gonna do a top 3 guns I'm glad I bought. Kind of a reciprocation to the reciprocal to the 3 guns I regret buying. So, jumping right in. All these guns are great, and to me, everything is always to me. I shouldn't even have to say that, but this is a YouTube channel. This is an opinion channel. I'm not getting paid by anyone, obviously. And, I mean, look at how I fucking dress. I'm wearing shit that Uncle Sam gave me. No, I'm just kidding. I could buy clothes if I wanted. I just don't care about clothes. So anyway, moving on. The first gun on the list, I love this gun, the Legacy Sports Citadel RSS-1. It is an AK pattern, think Vepr 12, think Saiga 12, AK pattern semi-auto detachable box magazine fed shotgun in 12 gauge. It'll take 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells, but 3-inch shells will only work in the factory 5-round magazines. And I always run 2 3/4 anyway, because I had a pump first, and so I ran it for capacity. And I don't believe you need 3-inch shells for close quarters battle with a human being, which is the only time outside of play that I would fire a shotgun. I don't hunt, so. I just love the gun. It's super reliable. As long as you run the right stuff through it, it'll run everything. In the stock configuration, it'll shoot 3 dram, 1 ounce birdshot beautifully. And then if you SBS it, it'll shoot cheap double up buck and cheap slugs beautifully. You won't be able to shoot birdshot anymore very reliably. But it's Vepr 12 compatible, which is one of the things I love about this gun. You can get furniture, parts, magazines, everything, and it all fits the Vepr 12. It's also got a great rail on the top and a hinged dust covers for mounting optics, and it's really a solid platform, so I love it. Anyway, moving on to the next gun. The next gun I'd have to say I'm glad I bought is also, going back to the shotty. The last thing I forgot to mention about the RSS-1 is that they're supposed to retail for around $800. I think it's $799 MSRP, but I picked mine up for $350 plus shipping. So I was like, what? Shipping and transfer, of course. But I just couldn't believe it. It was a great deal. Brand new in box, nothing wrong with it. And I was just real surprised. Maybe that gun store was having a hard time selling that gun because it wasn't really a popular choice for where they were at. But anyway, the next gun I'm glad I bought is the first gun I ever bought, and that is my Springfield Armory XD 45 4-inch service model. Just a standard XD 45. 13+1 capacity. Like I said, 4-inch barrel, no frills. Well, not no frills. It's got some frills, but it's a polymer. I've done so many videos on it. I'm not going to get into it. It's a polymer striker fire gun, but it's think your Glocks and your whatever the fuck Smith and Wesson makes. I don't even care, and stuff like that. Your HKs. So. I just love the gun. It's been super reliable. I've had thousands of rounds through it, and the only malfunctions I've ever had have been due to limp wristing, and that happened to me once. I limp wristed it and the case caught as it was ejecting, but that was my fault, not the gun's. The only thing that's the gun's fault is the whole dry firing pin sticking thing, but it doesn't affect it if it's an actual use. Alright, so I love it. I picked it up for $600 or something like that, new, in North Carolina, when I was stationed in North Carolina. And it's been my best friend ever since. So the last gun I want to talk about today is a gun that's very near and dear to me, and that's the CMMG Banshee Mark 200 45 with an 8-inch barrel. I love the gun because, you know, you guys know I'm a 45 guy. Just simply because it's, from the research I've done, it's more terminal energy, and that's what kills people. And I hate to say that, but I don't want to hurt anyone. I mean, no sane person does. I mean, even if you just think of the forget morality, just think of the legal side. You shoot someone, you're going to court forever. And it's just, that's not the kind of life I want to live. I got enough credit card debt and auto loan debt that I don't need legal debt too, so, or jail time. I'm too small and beautiful. So, anyway, love the gun because I believe it's perfect home defense gun. You don't have to worry about over-penetration, subsonic, easily suppressible, super controllable. Capacity is right up there with 9 mils. With my Chris Vector mags, I get 32 to 34 rounds of mag. You're like, 32 to 34? Yeah, I've got 7 of the mags, and it really depends on which one. It's weird. But anyway, I'm late back to work, and I know I'm going to get an earful or written up or some shit. But the show must go on. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the show, actually. I love the Banshee. Definitely super glad I bought it. I put it at number 1 on the list because it's by far the most expensive gun on the list. I picked mine up for like $1,150 off Gunbroker. You know, which not bad. I've seen them go for like $1,400, $1,350. So, I'm super happy with it. I mean, I've had a few failures to feed with it, but I attribute that to letting it get super filthy. I was shooting wet suppressed a lot, and I think she got gummed up because I've cleaned her up. I mean, every time I've had that problem, the gun has been filthy. So don't let them get super dirty. They're not something you want to get super dirty. But anyway, other than that, they're fucking fantastic. Fantastic guns. But alright, so whether or not you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll be putting out more stuff soon. So keep an eye out. Thanks for watching. Every gun law is an infringement.